Well, ladies and gentlemen, how are you today? Are you good? Because I'm not. I got a fucking headache for the shit that I had to go through this week with Verizon. I've been a loyal customer with Verizon for 4 years, y'all. 4 years. And the shit that I just went through this past week is wild, okay? But look at this beautiful pink iPhone that I got from AT&T. Thank you very much. AT&T business, might I add. So let me just say right now, if you have a business, an LLC that's been established for at least a year, stop doing things on your personal. All right, so let me just say, yes, I'm starting a 4th channel, y'all, right? And I know it's a long time coming. If you guys are not aware, I have a business called Media Hustle where I help you guys become business professionals, help you guys with your online social media presence. However, I have never started a YouTube channel for it because I was like, I already have 3 channels. Why I need a 4th one? But honestly, I feel like I could only help you guys with like business tips and social media advice on YouTube, because at the end of the day, I'm a YouTuber first. So go ahead and follow my 4th YouTube channel. And I know y'all probably like, bitch, it's too much for you. I'm good, y'all. I do YouTube full time, so I will have the time to edit and stuff and post content for there, because I have so much content just sitting there, but it just doesn't hit on other platforms the way it will hit on YouTube. So go ahead, go subscribe. I got y'all. But let's get back to Verizon and they stinking asses, bro. Let's get back to, let me tell y'all. So I've been with Verizon for 4 years, and the shit I be your fam this week, it's ridiculous. And y'all like, Yvana, how you got a headache and you acting like this? Because women, I got all the smoke. I got all the smoke for Verizon right now. The shit that they made me go through this past fucking week, it's unfathomable. I don't know, like, Verizon, did you get these employees from the Cracker Jack box? Like, did you get them from the crack house? Did you get them from like a Monopoly? Like, I don't even understand, bro. So boom, last week, right? I woke up last Tuesday with my service just done up, dead, dropped, fucked up, okay? Like, I don't know what happened. Like, I woke up, and usually on Tuesdays I don't necessarily go to the gym unless I feel like it. Like, usually I do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but there's times where like I have a lot of work to catch up on, so I won't go to the gym on a Tuesday. So that day I had so much shit to do, so I was like, I'm just gonna hop in the shower and I'm gonna get straight to work. If I have time to go to the gym, I'll go later. So usually when I go in the shower, I watch YouTube videos. ADHD, shout outs to the people out there with ADHD. So I have like this thing in my shower where I can put my phone in to watch videos. So I put my phone in there to watch videos, and all of a sudden the shit is just like, is lagging real bad. Mind you, I have Wi-Fi in my house, obviously, and I also have Fios, might I add. And that's another problem. I am so connected with Verizon. I'm such a loyal customer to Verizon. I got Fios and I got wireless, motherfuckers. And I'm so loyal to these people that even in my fucking like issues with Verizon, I still keep it. So boom, right? I spoke about this before on my main channel when I didn't separate everything. I have this issue where, like, for whatever reason, where I live at, so I lived in Newark, now I live in Harrison, the coverage for me has been horrible. Okay, it doesn't matter what device I have, it doesn't matter where I go. In North Newark and in Harrison, the coverage is just really bad, to the point where Verizon had to send me an extender for my wireless service in order for me to get coverage. Even in my own home, I didn't have coverage, and I still kept Fios, and I still kept fucking Verizon, because I loved Verizon that much. And I loved the coverage that I would get every time I went on vacation. I went out of the country, I still had great Verizon service. I never had to switch out a SIM. I never had to do everything. I had the travel pass. Bro, I loved me some Verizon. I was sitting there like, I should have got Verizon. Let me some Verizon. Now I'm like, fuck y'all, bro. Gonna get my more Verizon, bro. Oh, I went through all of this shit, bro. They gave me a free extender. Even in my own house, yo, when it came to Fios, I had to have a second router in my house to extend the Wi-Fi. That's how bad the coverage was. But I was such a loyal Verizon customer that I said, you know what? It's okay. I've been with Verizon for so long, they gonna get me right. Pay the extra $10 a month for this stupid ass extender in my fucking house, because the coverage is so bad in my area. I wanted to stick to fucking Fios. Yo, literally, Verizon, suck your mothers. Alright, so boom, let's get back to the story. Coverage is bad, y'all. Like, when I'm telling you, my shit is just dropping. Like, my shit is going from 1 bar to 0 bars to 5 bars to no bars. You guys are like, okay, well, what about the Wi-Fi? The Wi-Fi bars are not even showing. It's like Wi-Fi not even there. Mind you, I'm in my house with an extender, with a iPhone data extender that's supposed to extend the connection in my house. This should not be happening. It shouldn't be happening where my iPhone connection is dropping, where my data is dropping, where my Wi-Fi is not even connected. So I'm just like, okay, maybe there's something going on with the cell towers. So mind you, I have an iPad with cell service from Verizon as well. Y'all, I got 3 lines. My mom got a line, my iPad got a line, my phone got a line. Loyal! My iPad is fine. My TV is fine. My MacBook is fine. Everything's connected to Wi-Fi fine. I can't cast to the TV from my phone, so I'm like, okay, so I'm thinking it's just my phone at this point because everything is fine. I'm streaming fine on Netflix. I'm streaming fine on TLC, A&E, all of that. Everything is fine, streaming fine. And I'm realizing, okay, it's definitely just my phone. And it's not even the Fios because everything else is running fine on the internet. So I'm like, okay. Let me just see if it corrects itself. So throughout the day, I'm power cycling the phone. I'm resetting the network settings. I'm doing all of this shit. So I'm like, all right, I don't fucking know. Like maybe I'm hallucinating. Maybe it's just me. Like, I don't know. All of a sudden, the shit is like just like restarting itself and just doing all this goofy shit. So I'm like, okay, it's definitely, you know, like something that hopefully corrects itself, you know. But mind y'all, I'm an influencer. I need my phone. I can't be going through this goofy shit. So I'm like, all right, I have emails. I have things I have to send out. I have things that, you know, whatever. So I'm like, okay, this is not good. Luckily, I do have my iPad. But at the same time, I try to make my iPad a clutter-free place. So I don't even like connect my emails to my iPad. I don't connect certain apps to my iPad. Like I don't even have Instagram on my iPad because like I like it to be a place where I could just get work done. So I'm just like, this is an issue. I'm like, yeah, I can't just connect them, but it's just like, this is kind of fucking annoying. I pay too much fucking money for Verizon. If any of you guys have Verizon, you would know like their service is overpriced as fuck. And usually the service is phenomenal and these things don't happen, but they do happen. Like, you know how many times Fios has just went out for the day or two? Just went out. Just had no internet and I still kept their shit, and now my phone's acting up. You gotta be fucking kidding me. And like I just said, I have an extender in my house that relies on Wi-Fi to extend my data. Therefore, I don't have time to be fucking around because now my data don't work and my Wi-Fi is not connecting to my phone. So kikakasa. So I was like, this is not. So the next day I'm like, all right, let me just go to a Verizon store. Now, don't do what I did, children. Thing is, with a lot of these cellular stores, they have this thing where they like outsource their services where like anyone can just like franchise stores. Always go to a corporate store. Do not just go to authorized retailers, go to a corporate store, because authorized retailers could put different taxes and fees to collect their commissions and whatever the fuck. I went to an authorized retailer instead of a corporate store and they wasn't even able to help me. Listen to the bullshit these motherfuckers did to me, right? I go to the store, I explain to them what's happening. They're like, oh, you know, it sounds like a SIM issue. It must be something, you know, wrong with your SIM. You know, that's fine. We could just recalibrate your SIM, get you a new SIM. However, it's a 14 Pro Max. Therefore, it's an eSIM. It's not a physical SIM. It's on the phone with customer service, literally just tries to like swamp out a new digital SIM. Why did this bitch ass nigga lock my phone out? Y'all, in the process of switching the SIM out of my phone digitally, it locks my phone out. Man starts to panic. Okay, you know what? This is not working. Maybe I could just switch it back. I think I could just switch it back to the original SIM. At this point, my phone's on SOS mode. There are no bars. There is no Wi-Fi. At least before, it was switching back on and off. So at this point, it's not doing shit. I have absolutely no service, y'all. 911 calls only. It's not connecting to Wi-Fi. It's not connecting to data. And the annoying part about it is, it says it's connecting to Wi-Fi. It says it's connecting to that. I hate fucking buses. You think because you a big bitch, you could just come in the highway. Like, I hate these niggas. If you don't know how to drive the bus, don't drive the bus. Like, you see cars coming and you just, God damn it. God damn it, I say. Shit. This motherfucker goes, locks my shit out. He's panicking. He's like, okay, I'm just gonna switch it back. Calls customer service. Customer service is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to get it back on my end. Mind you, so now my phone has 2 completely different SIMs on it that don't work. My old one that they deactivated, the new one that is just clearly not activating and not working at all. Customer service is like, yeah, I can't seem to get it to work on my end either. The fuck do you mean you can't get it to work? So I'm just sitting there like, are you fucking kidding me? The dude is panicking. He's sweating. His coworker's coming up to him, asking him for other shit. I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. Like, y'all really just locked me out of my phone? Like, are you dead ass? Like, that now my phone's in worse shape than when I came in. Then he's looking at my account like, you know, you have one or two options here. You know, you can, you know, pay the $270 something to get an early upgrade to the 15 Pro Max, or you can put the insurance on your phone. Because listen, I never get insurance on the phones, and a lot of you guys are probably like, well, that's your fault, you didn't get insurance. Listen, the reason I don't is because I feel like these iPhones at this point, they're fucking scamming us into every single time they fucking come out with an iPhone, something happens to these phones. I swear to God, if you guys don't remember last year, I was going off about the iPhone 13 because that shit was fucking me up too. It was giving me issues. My texts weren't coming through. It was something, or Bluetooth. It was something. Every year something bad happens to my phone. And the main reason I'm like, I refuse to pay for it at this point, because it's like every time it comes to this time of the year, I qualify for an early upgrade anyway. So it's like, why do I even care to pay for $14 a month for insurance when I could just pay $200, $300 for an early upgrade? That doesn't even make sense. I'm paying what, $17 to $20 a month when I could just pay $200 to $300 for early upgrade, depending, because sometimes I won't even need it. So I don't know, I just don't see the point. I don't know, it really depends though. And you guys are probably like, well, that's cheaper, you could just pay the whatever a month. And I'm like, no, because sometimes they send you a refurbished device if something goes wrong, because that's what Verizon was telling. Because I was like, oh, okay, what happens if I put the insurance and I get a new phone? What happens is like, oh, it'll probably be a refurbished 14 Pro Max. I said bitch, that don't make sense. And then they were like, oh, you can't even do the claim as soon as you get it. You would have to wait a good couple of days. And I'm like, are you fucking, y'all fucked my phone up worse. Waiting on hold at this point the whole time. We're on hold trying to figure out what the customer service agent is gonna do, because this dumbass associate at the store done fucking locked my phone out, right? So again, dude's still panicking, and then he's still looking at my account for more options. Then he says, oh wait, I don't even think those are options for you, because you have a cash only account. I'm like, what is a cash only account? Like, what does that even mean? And mind you, I had a feeling something was wrong with my account, because, and this is the thing that makes no sense to me, right? I just added my mom to my account, right? And I got like this Google 7A Pixel for her because she said she don't want an iPhone. I don't know. My mom is one of those people, she like to flex on the haters. That's what she be saying. She like to flex on the haters in her job. She like to act like she cute. She like to actually like she all that, whatever. So I offered to get her an iPhone because I had a free iPhone on my line with Verizon, whatever. She said she don't want an iPhone. So I got her 7A Pixel because it was free, whatever the case may be. She said no, she don't want iPhone. I said whatever. I got her 7A Pixel, was free as well. Basically they're like, oh, you're not allowed to have anything on your line without paying cash. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Mind you, I had a feeling something was wrong because I tried to upgrade my iPad online and the shit was canceled out of nowhere. No notice, no nothing. The shit was just canceled. I never saw the order, never got a confirmation. I thought it went through on my card, but the shit was just canceled out. I was like, it never happened. And I just never followed up with it, but I was already in the store, so I asked about it. And when I asked about it while all this was happening, they're like, oh yeah, you have like a cash only account where essentially you're not allowed to make any purchases that have to do with installments. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? And they're like, I'm not really sure, I'm gonna look into it. So he's looking, he's like, oh, I don't know, it's weird, I've never really seen anything like it before. Come to find, it has to do with me carrying a balance. And mind you, my shit has been on auto pay for quite some time, so I don't know. But come to find, I had a bank account that was connected to Verizon for a while that had got like closed for a while now, that I just forgot to change out. So my thing is, I have backup accounts. Why ain't y'all charge the backup accounts? I don't fucking know. But my thing is, why didn't y'all notify niggas that the shit wasn't charging? Why did my shit not get cut off this whole time? I don't fucking know. Nonetheless, notify niggas, okay? Notify somebody when something like that is happening, right? When there's a hold or some sort of thing on their account where they can't make installment payments on situations. And even if that was the case, how was I able to get a phone on a whole different line for my mom if allegedly I'm not able to make installment accounts? Because somebody explained this to me. That sounds like bullshit. Can't upgrade my phone that you guys fucked up. even more. The phone was at least working in and out before I came here. You fucked it up. You locked my SIM. I added a phone to a whole nother line for my mom on an installment plan. Okay, it was free, allegedly, but we all know it's technically being paid every month, okay, because I see it on my bill. It ain't free, but it's free. And I can't upgrade my iPad. That shit don't make no sense. Those are 3 separate lines. 3 separate lines. How was I able to add my mom's shit? How? Explain it to me, Turbo. Like, y'all shit don't make no sense. Notify people. Notify people when y'all have these fucking issues. And he's like, yeah, I don't know. He's panicking, mind you. He's panicking telling me this. He's panicking because he can't get my shit to go back to normal. He's panicking because at this point, I'm getting upset. But I'm not even getting loud, y'all. Thank God for my man. Get you a man that makes you as calm as I was, because y'all already know how I used to be a hothead. I told y'all I used to be. But I was in there like a Chantel. Like, this is crazy. I can't believe this. Like, this is sad. Like, my phone was working perfectly fine, and now you mess it up, and now you're like, I was very calm about it. I was extremely calm. And that yo, I should have started straight wilding, but I was like, that's crazy. I was like, so what am I supposed to do? Well, you know, you should go to a corporate store. They would be the only ones that could be able to, like, you know, lift this credit cash only type of situation on your account, because technically you would have to pay your phone off up front in order to get a new one. You want me to pay $800 something for this phone that doesn't even work? Fuck you. That's cute. So I go to the Verizon store days later, thinking that this shit is gonna correct itself, okay, or I could just figure out another solution. I hop on the phone with customer service, Verizon. Now, I will say, when it comes to Verizon customer service on the phone, they're a lot better than the people in the store. Okay, I don't know what it is, but the people in the store are freaking useless. They suck. They're horrible. I don't like them. I don't know what it is. Like, even when I was adding my phone, my mom's phone in the store, they were just so freaking annoying. Like, they were just like adding mad shit to my line. Like, literally, I added my mom's phone to a whole nother line. All of a sudden, my shit jumped a whole $100. And it was supposed to be free. Okay, and it was like the cheapest service. All of a sudden I had like 3 extra services, an extra line, and a free phone. Like, why the fuck? And I called Verizon on the phone. They're like, oh no, they added all this extra things. Did they tell you added this? Did they tell you were enrolled in that? I'm like, what the fuck? No. So the guy like removed all the things for me and apologized, and then added credits to my shit, because he's like, yeah, I'm so sorry, like, they just added a whole bunch of stuff. And mind you, it was the same store that I went to where they locked my shit. So that just goes to show, just don't go to the Verizon store. That brings me to what happened yesterday, right? So I go to the Verizon corporate store. Mad people in the store having the same issue as me. Data dropping, Bluetooth dropping, wireless dropping, service just not working, eSIM doing all types of shit. I want to talk to a manager. My phone's not working. This is ridiculous. There was another person in there talking about something. They were getting charged for something that they didn't even buy, which was interesting. I was like, okay, that's something else. Bro, I had to record that conversation. I hope I got that clip. I just want you to answer a simple question. Like, I was like, ooh, child, I want to speak to a manager. I want to speak to a manager. I was like, child, too much. I had to wait for 45 minutes just to see somebody, which is whatever, like, because I just wanted to see if, like, they was going to be able to lift this shit on my account so I could get a new phone. I don't know. It was just a mess, bro. Like, they were sitting there, like, it's like everybody in there just was so nonchalant. I want to go into a store, okay, where workers actually care about what they're doing, you know, where workers actually care about servicing the customers. Even if you don't give a fuck, bitch, act like you give a fuck. I've hated a lot of jobs that I've had in my life, but I actually acted like I gave a fuck, you feel me? I actually smiled when I wanted to die. So I need these motherfuckers to act like they give a fuck about servicing my ass and servicing me, okay? I walked into Verizon. These niggas didn't say hello, how are you, no nothing. They didn't say, oh, can we sign you in? Nothing. I scanned the code and signed myself in. Like, come on, bro. Whatever. Signed myself in, took a seat. Here are all these people complaining. Here are all these people having issues. I finally have somebody come up to me after 45-minute wait, and the dude is not even interested in hearing or servicing my phone or caring about anything I have to say. It's an older dude, which I'm like, okay, I got a little excited that it was an older dude. I'm like, okay, that means he probably been here for a long time. He should be able to help. Bro, I explained the dude everything from the first Verizon store that locked my shit out to the second rep that actually did everything. Let me just say the people on the phone are always better. The person on the phone did everything they could, but ultimately I had to reset my whole fucking phone, bro. Ultimately, I had to basically wipe my whole shit out, and I lost the pictures from Desi's wedding. That shit pissed me off because I'm like, bro, I only have like 2 or 3 pictures of myself, which is the ones that I posted. I don't have any other pictures of myself, and that shit honestly annoys the hell out of me, but it's whatever. I have everything else, but I ultimately had to take all the, could you move? Fuck, like, why these people always drive like that? Fucking drive your car. I ultimately lost a lot of pictures. Okay, whatever. I ultimately had to wipe out my phone, and it was working for like 2 days, and then Saturday started doing the same thing, wiping, disconnecting Wi-Fi, doing all this goofy shit. Oh my god, the sun. Doing all this goofy shit, acting all dumb again. So that's why I came back in. I explained to him everything. I explained how apparently I have this lock on my account. I feel like he didn't hear a damn thing I fucking said. I feel like this man didn't give a fuck. I feel like he just didn't even like care to diagnose the issue. He didn't try to like do anything. He was just like, well, damn, like, yeah, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I hate to say it, but the man sounded like he was on drugs. He was just like, yeah, oh yeah, you know, if you went through all of that, I mean, I don't think there's much I can do. He didn't even look at the phone. Let me see it. Gives him the phone. He didn't even unlock it, y'all. Didn't even unlock it. That's how I know he didn't look. He didn't even unlock the phone. He didn't ask me to unlock it, nothing. Yeah, if you went through all of that. I mean, I probably did do everything that he would do, and I hate when they try to make me do the same exact things I would do again and again and again. Like, nigga, I'm not gonna do the same things again, but it's just like, nigga, like, at least look at the sim again, try to recalibrate the sim, at least it would probably not get stuck. I don't fucking know. I don't know, like, do something. Try to care at least about the story. He's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know. Only options are to, like, upgrade, or to, like, you know, we have open enrollment for their insurance, but you'd have to use it for a few weeks. I'm like, a few weeks? The other associate said a few days. He's like, oh, no. They have to see that you're actually using the insurance. You know, they have to see that you're actually using the insurance. And after that, then you can make a claim, and then you get a new phone. Oh, wait, no, it'd be refurbished. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, it's refurbished again. I'm not about to go through this with y'all. Refurbished, we don't do refurbished over here. If I look a little different, if I look a little crusty, rusty, dusty, we just gonna have to deal with it because I just worked out, just did my Zumba class, so we back here with it, you feel me? So like I was saying, I could not live without a phone, y'all. When I'm telling y'all the phone was done up, my calls are failing, my texts ain't sending. People are sending me messages, I'm not getting them. And it's crazy because I'm now getting messages that I should have got yesterday on this phone. And you guys probably like, didn't you trade this phone in? I'm supposed to, but apparently, according to AT&T, I have a whole month left to trade this phone in. So I'm just making sure that things transferred, whatever it is that I was supposed to get, I did get before I give this phone in. I mean, I have 30 days anyway, just in case. I gotta make sure. I still haven't even been home yet. I was at my man's house, and the service is superb. I'm like, yo, I don't know why people be saying AT&T is trash. Like, I even have service in elevators. I have service in elevators with Verizon, so let's see when I go home how good or bad the service is. But yeah, so anyways, I'm sitting here, and they're sitting here telling me that there's nothing they could do. The nigga has absolutely no sympathy, no empathy for me, for the fact that the associate fucked my phone up. Honestly, I should have pushed for that man to get fucking fired, because it's the fact that y'all messed my phone up and y'all trying to tell me that there's nothing you can do for me. You got me in a worse situation. At least when I got there, the phone was semi-working in and out, but now it's not working at all because you try to change my damn SIM out. Make it make sense. You're right, it don't make sense, and it will never make sense. So whatever, at this point, I'm trying not to sue. Listen, I am an avid believer of being a loyal customer to wherever it is. Like, I don't like starting over when it comes to like services and stuff like that. However, I will start over if I have to. If you piss me off enough, if I'm paying money and I feel like I'm not getting my services, I have no problem changing if I feel like I'm paying for a service and it's just not getting done the way it needs to. And it's like, I've been way more than patient with Verizon, okay? From my files going in and out, from my freaking cell phone service not working in 2 places that I live, from Newark to Harrison, getting an extender, all types of goofy shit. So it's just like, nah, bro. For y'all to fuck up my phone and then y'all telling me I have to pay for it, and because I didn't pay for insurance, that's why I'm going through this. I understand that, but at the same time, whether I paid for insurance or not, you guys made my phone way worse. Like, that's the thing. Even if y'all made that shit worse, and I still would have had to pay a deductible and all of this goofy shit anyway. So it's just like, so whatever. At this point, I get upset. I walk out, and he's talking about something. Oh, have a nice day. Fuck you. Have a bad day, nigga. So whatever. And I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to go to AT&T. AT&T was literally like down the street from Verizon. Hence why I went to that specific Verizon location, because I knew it was close to the AT&T. And I pulled up in the parking lot of AT&T. I called Verizon one last time just to see what they would do, what they would say, or if they would lift this cash only purchase on my account, because that was really the issue here. Because even if I did choose to upgrade or add the insurance to get a new phone, the whole issue here is apparently I have a situation on my account where I can't do installments. You know how everyone gets a phone and they can just do the $30, $27 a month or whatever to pay their phone off? Apparently I can't do that because I've carried a balance on my account, which I never knew about. I'm sitting here thinking every month my bill is paid because I'm constantly getting a bill or like a thing like thanks for your payment from Verizon. I didn't know that. You would think that if something like that was happening on my account, they would have said, hey Yvana, there's something wrong with your account, please update your payment, hey, past due. But they never said nothing like that. So even if I did upgrade, even if I did get a new phone, I can't do that. It's not an option for me. So my only option is to pay the $800 something all for a shitty ass phone to get a new phone. But it wouldn't even make sense because I'd end up having to double pay. I'd have to pay off the phone that's not even working to then get a new phone and pay that off too, because I can't do installments. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, it don't even make sense. So I'm just like, all right, let me just call one last time and see if they could lift it. But no, I call and they're like, oh, you know, we'll just try to like refresh your services on our end. Nigga, what point of I sat on the phone with Verizon all day the other day doing everything I can. I refreshed the whole phone. I literally reset network settings. I did a whole reset. I wiped the whole phone, and this is still happening. Don't you understand? It's like they didn't understand the words coming out of my mouth. What fucking reset you think is going to work? At this point, it's the antenna on the phone. There's something wrong with the phone, because even right now, like, the phone is done up. Like, it's transferred to AT&T. There's nothing wrong with it. And, like, I've just been running it on Wi-Fi, and it's in and out of Wi-Fi, which means there's something wrong with the phone itself. It's not the Verizon network at this point, even though we all know that shit's just shaky. Because even when I was in the Verizon store, people were, like, literally going off about the service of Verizon itself. Like, people were very upset about Verizon services. People were very upset that, like, all this stuff was going on. So it's just like, yeah, their service is shaky, but like my shit is just done up. Like, there's something wrong with the phone. So what refresh of services? Like, nigga, stop wasting my fucking time. Like, I literally told the dude, like, listen, this is what's been going on. I went to the store, the dude fucked up my shit. It got even worse. I reset the phone, it was working. It's messing up again. At this point, I'm going to switch. I'm sitting in the parking lot, AT&T. See what you could do. See if you could lift whatever restriction it is I have on my account so I could just get a new phone. I'll pay the $270 whatever dollars, $300 whatever to get a new phone. I have no problem with that. I would hate to have to switch, but at this point, I don't see the point of me staying with you guys if there's some sort of restriction on my account that doesn't enable me to switch. Like, I genuinely don't see the point. Oh yeah, we understand if you'd like to switch, but let me just try to refresh your services. Nigga, I was on the phone for 2 hours a couple days ago doing that. What? Ooh, child. Nigga refreshes my damn services. Clearly, the line disconnects because, nigga, I'm on the phone with you. Why would you try to do that? Like, it's just a lack of common sense. Where do they get these damn workers from? The Cracker Jack locks? I don't get it. Where do they get these employees from? Like, why would you try to refresh the services while we're on the phone? Mind you, I gave him my, like, y'all, I already have another iPhone that I use for, like, business purposes, my pictures and stuff like that. So I told him, hey, if the line gets disconnected, which it will because you're refreshing my services or whatever from your end, call this number. He doesn't even call the number. He tries to call back on the number on the phone that I clearly told you is not fucking working. I'm getting mad all over again. That's not working. He tries to call that shit. Clearly it's not working. At this point, I get upset. I get upset because the call's failing. Like, it's like, I don't want to, it's like, do I not speak English? Maybe I should just spoke Creole to him. Could hable Espanol with him. Because it's like, do you not fucking understand the words coming out of my mouth? When I said I already went through all of this. It's like, I understand they're supposed to do their due diligence and go through all of the steps again. But like, I already told you all of this shit didn't work. Why are we doing this shit again? Why are we wasting our time? At this point, I just walked my ass. I walked my happy ass into AT&T. I told them what was going on. They was like, ooh, yeah, that sounds like a horrible situation. And they were just giving me all my options. It was like, okay, you could get the 15, you can stick with the 14, you can do this with your price options, you can keep the same phone, and just switch it to the AT&T network. Like, they was giving me all the options. I was like, okay, you know what? I don't even care to upgrade. I really like my 14. Like, I don't have a problem with it, and like, I kind of just got it. But then I was like, you know what? It's clearly the phone, so I don't want to fuck around, switch it to the network, and then I have to come back here. It was like, yeah, I mean, it would be the cheapest option, just keep the damn phone. But it was like, if you think it's the phone, you don't want to end up having to come back here. So I ended up having to upgrade. But if you guys know anything right now, the 15 Pro Max is on back order for like 2 to 3 weeks, and I didn't want to have to wait for it and sit on that stupid ass Verizon service, because that shit is disgusting right now. So I had to switch my mom's phone line over. I had to drive to her job, give her her phone. It was mad shit, bro. So I ended up switching everything, my iPad, all of that. And it was crazy because, funny enough, switching my mom's phone and my iPad, fast as hell, no problem. Switching my line, hassle, took forever. I ended up going with the Pro because it was the fastest thing I could walk out with at the time. I'm really sad that they only had the pink. I kind of would have opted for the green. Anyways, I'm kind of sad I don't have a Pro Max, but not really, because apparently this is equivalent, the 15 Plus is equivalent to the 14 Pro Max camera. So I'm like, whatever. And honestly, I don't take too many pictures on my regular phone. Fun fact, most of my content that you guys see on my Instagram and everywhere else is actually taken on my iPhone 11. Because I don't like storage being taken up on my main phone, because again, like business purposes, a lot of my business content and main content that you see is taken on my my iPhone 11, specifically because that is my business phone. You know what, aesthetic wise, like, yeah, it'd be nice to have the 15 Pro Max, but like, I have to be practical here. I can't walk around with that phone anymore. Like, I'm sitting here like, you know what, I came here to get a new phone because I was having all these issues. It doesn't make sense for me to sit here and wait, potentially. I mean, and they were saying like a lot of people are getting their shits early, like they would order it and it would take 3 weeks, but it would come in 3 days. But I'm like, I need to stop being dumb. And plus, with my luck, I fuck around and get that shit in 3 fucking weeks for real. I was like, practically, me sitting here, coming here for a new phone, and then just like, oh, I'm just gonna getting on order, trying to be bougie and waiting for the 15 Pro Max is just non-proactive. It's not an effective approach. We'll be fine. The 15 Plus has a phenomenal camera. It is a really cute pink though, and I'm just like trying to see what kind of case I want. Like, I don't know if I want to hide the pink, if I want to accentuate the pink, but it's really giving. It's giving. All right. So, long story short, the moral of the story is, fuck Verizon. Like, dead ass, I can't wait to switch out of Fios. Fun fact, I'm actually like, I have like a business phone line for Media Hustle. Like I was telling you guys, get your shit all on your business line because it's phenomenal. They actually wanted me to try out their business Wi-Fi, and I was like, can I use that as regular Wi-Fi in my house? They're like, yeah, you can. And I'm like, okay. So I have a goal by the end of 2024 to not have anything in my name. I was actually watching a YouTuber say this recently. I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna do that too. So I don't want shit in my name. I want to be credit free in terms of like, I want everything under my business, whether it's Media Hustle or the Mademoiselle. I want everything under that. I don't want nothing under me. I want everything under my LLCs, because business is amazing. Like, having my shit under AT&T, first of all, it's cheaper. Second of all, I could write it all off on my taxes, which means less money coming out of my pocket. So if I could get this business internet and it actually works really well, then I could come off of Fios. Fuck Verizon. I don't got nothing to do with them. It's cheaper. Like, I think that business internet is like $30 or $40 a month. Fuck is you talking about? Again, I could write that off too. So we just gonna go up from there. We just gonna keep cutting shit out. Comcast business was also trying to hit me up with a bunch of offers, and I believe they were trying to offer me a free business line for a year. However, I hate Comcast with a passion. I've never had Comcast, but I know a lot of people who've had Comcast. I had to deal with Comcast with my cousin's internet all the time in the summer, and I was like, oh child, I don't want nothing to do with Comcast. But I mean, hey, free business line. That's what I was like, I don't know. They're always giving me offers, so I don't know. I don't think about it. Yeah, so moral of the story, stay away from Verizon. Yeah, they're a phenomenal company, but if for whatever reason you have coverage issues, or as soon as you see they start playing with you, or out of nowhere your shit starts to drop, it's a sign for worse to come. I'm telling you right now, don't be like me, just trying to stay loyal because you've been with them forever, because I'm telling you right now, it's going to be an issue. The 15 Plus is actually pretty cool, even though it kind of looks the same, and honestly I feel like iPhone is just putting out the same phone. It's actually pretty cool. I didn't really care to get the 15, but at this point I kind of had to upgrade, and I feel like it's been like that for a while now, and I'm very close to just going Android at this point because these fucking phones starting to get on my nerves. But whatever, I'll let you guys know how the 15 Plus acts up. I'm planning on vlogging more because I think you guys actually care about my life. So thanks for listening to my TED Talk, my rant, my annoyance, my sad life. Something's always fucking happening to me. I swear to you guys, I think I need a, I'm trying to unscrew this. Y'all be alright. I like the 360. Everybody like 360 now. Ow. I feel like everything's always happening to me, bro. Like, it's never a fucking dull moment in my life. It's always some fucking bullshit. I can never have a peaceful fucking life, bro. Every day. Like, I just wake up and the shit's dropping. Thanks a lot, Verizon. Thanks for fucking nothing. And just in case any of you people see this and you want to reach out, fuck you, already switched. Gonna get my love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for always being my supporters. And most importantly, thank you guys so much for getting me where I am today. Stay away from Verizon. Love you guys. Bye!